Okay, now we're going to work on things that involve a live defender in nearly all cases. We showed you earlier some things we do where you can get better on your own, and certainly all of this is applicable with a gym full of kids, up to 30, 40 kids. You can just adapt it to work on all 6 baskets, etc. There's Jimmy Maurer, freshman here at Lafayette, Alex Orchowski, another freshman here, Robbie Delaney, and Andy Moore. These are all freshmen on our team, and thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, the first one we're going to do works on ball security and pivoting, and as we talked about earlier, anytime you're playing offensive basketball, you want your elbows out and you want your hips low, okay? So it's called spins and turns, and the object is you'll have the basketball. We'll go 30 seconds here. We'd probably go for a minute in real life. But in the circle, okay? And the teaching point is the defender's allowed to foul as hard as he wants, but it's with pulling and slapping. He's not going to shove and make him lose balance that way, okay? But you'll go for 30 seconds. Go. 1, 2, pivot, 2, 3. Oh, help him up. Rob, your ball. Your ball. Rob's ball. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. All right. Now switch it again. Okay, now, when we pull it, try not to grab a hold. Pull it almost like you're reaching for the ball. Okay, ready? Go. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Okay, good. Stop. Okay. Now, the teaching points we'd make there is, okay, you can pivot either with the front, you can do a reverse pivot, you can rip the ball low, knee to knee, you can rip the ball through chin to chin with high elbows, but again, what you're working on is ball security, okay? Okay, now next drill we're going to work on what's called football, okay? You divide the court into thirds. You see I have some markers down. So sideline to lane line, lane line to lane line, and lane line to sideline, okay? And what you're doing is, Pete Carril said the best ball handling drill in the world is just handling the ball versus live defensive pressure. And I think he's absolutely right, and that's mostly what this works on. It's a defensive drill, but it's also a ball security and ball handling drill. So my goal is to go from my end zone, which is half court, this is the ball route, okay? And if Jimmy's guarding me, okay, I got to get from half court all the way to my end zone. Okay, now, turn it around so that we can go back here. Now, if half court's my end zone, and I cross, I got to come to a 2-foot stop, at which point he can foul me to death, just like spins and turns. And I got to count 3 Mississippi for the touchdown to count, okay? So once I get to a 2-foot stop, I'm going 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And now I give the ball to him, and I'm on defense. Any turnover's live, so if Jimmy takes my ball, he can attack right away, come to a 2-foot stop, and after a 3 Mississippi count, he gets a point. Okay, so we're gonna play to 3, and obviously, with 30 kids in the gym, you'd be able to have 12 kids going at once, and you probably do it on the clock and keep score that way. But here, we'll go game to 3. You guys understand what we're doing? Okay? Stay in bounds, pressure him, Alex. Don't go out of bounds. Pressure him, Alex. Count Mississippi. Count. 3. Okay, good. Now it's a point for Alex. Coming back. Move your feet, Alex. Point for Jimmy. Okay? Now, teaching point, don't just grab it and bend over it. Be a basketball player. Tear your elbows through and pivot. Hips low, elbows high. Here we go. Pressure him, Jimmy. Foul him. Foul him. Keep it. Pivot. Now, next teaching point, keep your eyes up. When you're pivoting at the end, keep your eyes up, your hips low, elbows out so you can see your teammates. Okay? Last time through. Cut them off. Okay, good. Okay? Next drill is a passing drill, it's a footwork drill, it's a ball security drill, a toughness drill, conditioner, etc. It's 2-on-2 full court. In this situation, because it's a track on our back, we're not going to go all the way down. We're using the volleyball court as an end zone on either side, and you're allowed to play sideline to sideline. Now it's 2-on-2, it could be 3-on-3 or whatever you want. But the point is, it's no dribbles allowed. You have to advance it with a pass. When the person has the ball, you can foul them aggressively, just like spins and turns. The person who doesn't have the ball, we don't want to foul there. And then once we cross the end zone, again, it'll be 1 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, where you're getting the crud beat out of you, and you got to have that ball security to keep your eyes up. You guys understand what I'm doing? No dribbles. Even if you beat them long, you got to use the footwork to come to a stop and be able to find the team. Okay? Got to get open. Good job. Don't travel. Good job, Rob. Count to 3. Get him, Alex. All right, touchdown. Going back the other way. Let's go. Foul him, Andy. No travels. Get up in him now. See the court, Alex. Be strong with it. Ball security. Got to get open. Alex, drop your hips. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, the teaching points there were way too upright. Offensive basketball, you have to have your hips low and your elbows out at all times. But you've never done the drill before. Pretty good job. You guys got the general idea? Okay, you're working on getting open. You're working on defending. You're working on ball security versus pressure. You're working on footwork, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? Good job, guys. What we're doing is called alley ball. You guys have played this one many times before. We have the lane lines extended the length of the floor with black markers that you can't see, but they're playing one-on-one full court in between those markers, and it's live, okay, where they're allowed to score rather than trying to score a touchdown. They're actually trying to score a basket, okay? And a couple teaching points. One, if I'm attacking down the floor, okay, and everything I'm doing is in front of my body, there's a good chance I'm going to turn it over. Whereas if I'm attacking full court and I see a defender in front of me, if I can get to this point to protect it, now I have a chance to hesitate and go, or I have a chance to hesitate and change directions. And finally, you want to try to get separation. So if I attack and he gets me, if I can Majerus or back dribble to get separation, it's going to be easier for me to cross over than if I'm just sloppy with the ball in front. Okay, now the rules are make it, take it. Okay, you're allowed to rebound your own miss. So defense, the only way you get back on offense is by getting a defensive rebound and then you're gone. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so Andy, get your ball down here. Okay. Good separation, good hesitation, Andy. Attack it, Rob. Shut him off, Alex. Don't give ground. Attack him, Alex. Good job, Alex. Good hesitation. Protect the ball, though. Got to have ball security. Attack him. See if we can get a bucket here. Come back at him. Make it, take it. Come on, Andy. Good hesitation, Andy. Good pullback. Good move, boy. Now you start getting gassed on the third one in a row. Hesitate. And you got to try to get separation and back dribble there. Good hesitation, Jimmy. Good finish. All right, stop. Okay, now, the things you got to work on, obviously, is separation. We want to try to get a back dribble, if we can, to get a couple feet between you and the defender so you can change directions without potentially causing a turnover. And then down in traffic, obviously, you just got to flat out be stronger with the ball, okay? Gladiator closeout was Coach Hewitt's favorite drill. I was a video guy at Georgia Tech. There's one guy underneath, guy at the wing, guy at the wing, guy at the top. You first kick it to a wing, close out. The teaching point, obviously, is you want to sink your hips, throw your hands up so that you're here chopping your feet, okay? And then you're playing live defense. He's got 3 dribbles. You keep going till you get a stop on the wing. Once you get a stop on the wing, now you're going to the top. Keep going to get a stop. Then to the other wing. Keep going to get a stop. You got to get a stop on all 3 guys in order to get out of defense. So it's a toughness drill, conditioning drill, it's a closeout drill, it's an offensive drill, it's a live defense drill, a rebounding drill, incorporates a lot of things at once. Okay? You guys got it? All right, Jimmy, you're on defense. Okay? Got to rebound it live. Stop. Kick it out to Alex. High hands. Bucket. Got to go to Alex again. High hands, Jimmy. Good finish, Alex. High hands, Jimmy. Got to rebound it. Got to rebound it. High hands. There we go. Move your feet. High hands. High hands. Good move, Alex. Alex, I'm glad you're working on that. I love it. Got to rebound it, Jimmy. Now you're coming to Andy. High hands. All right, you let him off the hook. All right, Rob, you're in. Okay, Jimmy, got to get high hands. Got to get high hands. Okay, ready? Here we go. High hands. Get it to Alex quick. Close out. Good block to Andy. High hands. Good job, Rob. All right, good job. Now, next thing we're going to do is what we would call fill the beat. That's our terminology for motion spots. Rather than play one-on-one from a stationary position, which rarely happens in basketball, 5-on-5, we're going to have guys fill the spot, and they're going to catch it inside foot 1-2. Then they'll have a live defender on them, and they'll have 3 dribbles to score. Now, with 30 kids in the gym, there'll be 2 basketballs and 2 lines, and you would rotate one line to the other. You can get a lot of guys involved at once. As it is here, we'll stay on one side of the floor with an all-time passer, and offense to defense, defense off, new guy on. It flies, and again, with 30 kids in the gym, you can get a lot of guys working and a ton of reps on footwork and scoring the basketball versus live defense and playing live defense versus the dribble drive. Okay? You guys understand what we're doing? All right, let's go. Inside foot. Good D. Kick it out. Right away, Andy. High hands, Alex. Kick it out, Alex. Right away, Andy. Come on, Rob. Here we go, Alex. Fill hard. Fill hard. You should have spun on him there. You should have pulled back. Think the game. All right, stop. Okay, now. All right. The thing I liked about what Andy did, he did something different every time. In this drill, sometimes you want a jab step, sometimes you want to shoot the 3, sometimes you want a ball rip, sometimes you want a shot fake, but whatever you do, it's got to be with ball security, it's got to be with your hips low. Anytime you come up high, you lose explosiveness, give the defense an advantage, okay? But overall, pretty good job, okay? This one, we don't have enough guys to do. It's after April 15th, which means we can't work out with our guys except for 4 at a time. So we couldn't have more guys in the gym than this. But what we would do is we'd play 2-on-2, half court going this way. And we would have 2 guys on the other side on defense. Okay, now, as they attack, if they get a score, it's make it take it. So they're then taking the ball out of bounds and playing against pressure from the 2 guys they were just playing against, going back the other way. Now, similar to lacrosse, once they get to half court, the 2 defenders switch, and they're just back the other way, and then the 2 guys waiting on them down here come on. We don't have the 2 guys, so it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. But you'll see what I'm talking about here. And as Coach O, my boss, always says, all about transition. So if I score and I get it out of the net and out of bounds quickly and advance it, we got a good chance to beat the pressure. If the ball rolls dead, they have a chance to set the press up. Now, if we score and don't make it and they get the rebound, we're picking them up 2-on-2, trying to not let them advance the ball. So you're handling the ball versus pressure no matter what happens. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Finish. Take it out of bounds. Good job, Jimmy. All right, stop. Now, at that point, when Jimmy crossed half court, the other 2 defenders will be back in the play, okay? It's ideally done 3-on-3-on-3, or you can go cross court if you have 6 baskets and get a ton of guys playing at once. working live basketball in a variety of different settings and situations, okay? Good job, guys. I picked this one up at an international basketball tournament in The Hague. Watched a Yugoslavian coach do it. We don't have enough guys to do the drill right again. It was 3-on-3, but the way it works is you line up 3 across at the top of the key, and then 3 across at the baseline, and the coach hits any of the 3 offensive players on the baseline, in which case the person in front of the offensive player has to go touch the baseline. The other 3 are playing back the other way, but unlike the version we've all seen of this drill, it's no dribbles and it's 10 seconds to score. Now once they get down with 10 seconds to get a shot, now they attack back the other way with a live dribble, same thing, only 10 seconds to score, okay? For the sake of the drill, since I kind of need to be at the camera, just give the ball to Jimmy, okay? And Jimmy, just hit Andy to start it, and then we're off, okay? No dribbles. Ready? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Back the other way, take it out of bounds. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. All right, good. And again, we call that drill Yugoslavia. Ideally, it's 3-on-3, maybe even 4-on-4. You get a ton of reps. It's great footwork. It's a great passing drill. It's a great thinking drill because you have to be aware of the clock at all times and aware of your surroundings. When I saw it live, I thought it was just a magnificent drill. 2-on-2, it's not quite as good because you don't have as much going on around you, so you're not thinking, you don't have to think quite as hard or quite as well, okay? But we call this drill the Joey Allen drill after a kid we coached at Skyline. It's a footwork drill. It's also learning to finish versus the second level of defense. It's a help side defensive drill. And it also, as we kind of talked about earlier, okay, if Rob's on defense here, okay, the 3 things I want to do with my off arm to get an advantage is either step through here and hopefully get him here, okay, on the way past, or I can step through here and rip my shoulder through. Again, if your shoulder's through, your body's through, and you're in good shape. And the final one's the D Wade, where I'm here and I give him a quick pop. It's pop and retreat. If you extend, it's an obvious foul, but Dwayne Wade makes a living on that. And I believe all kinds of footwork are necessary, so we're gonna go inside out, outside in. We'll also do front pivots and sigma pivots, and you guys will see how it goes. Okay, you guys ready? Now rotation down, let's see how it looks. Outside in, front pivot, hot move. Good job, Rob. Come on, Alex. Okay. Good job, Jimmy. Come on, Rob. Helps side defense a little late. As soon as the basketball hits the ground, you're good to go. Rob, pressure him though. Hold on, guys. You want to really, the dummy defense up top, you want to really get in him so he can practice ball ripping and getting through, okay? Ready? Here we go. Good job, Alex. Here we go. Now, instead of the hot move, we're going to ball rip or shot fake and go back where you came from against the grain. Here we go. Still want to use that off arm. Help side defense is terrible, but in y'all's defense, you've never done the drill before. Good job, Jimmy. Jimmy, the flagrant cheater. Here we go. Good job. Good job, Andy. Now, outside in, hot move. Outside in with a hot move. Go where your momentum is taking you. Good move, Alex. Here we go, right away. Okay, and again, the idea is to go body to body, but also get past the defender with the first step. Here we go. Good finish, Jimmy. Now, going outside in. Now you're going outside in, but you're going back against the grain, okay, with the ball rip. Here we go. Okay, now, Inside out with the Sigma, with the inside pivot. Good help D. Help D's got to be quicker into the play so it's realistic. All right, now, fellas, you're traveling on that move. You got to step with that left foot first. Make sure you're using your off arm to get in that habit. Okay? Here we go. Hold on, do that one again. Try it again. Jimmy, let him take the hand off. Let him take the hand off. Here we go. Good job, Alex. Alex, don't forget to use that off arm. Develop that habit. Develop the habit. Try it again. Hand it to him. Again, these guys have never done this drill before in their life. Good job, Rob. Good job, Rob. Okay, now, Sigma, but go against the grain. Still Sigma, but you're going back where you came from. Good job, Jimmy. Too wide, though. You want to go body to body. You want to go body to body. That's the point. Good move. Just got to finish. Here we go. Good take. Now, outside in, Sigma hot move. Go where your momentum's carrying you. That's not Sigma. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Too wide though, Rob. You really want to try to get body to body here. It's not a live defender, so you ought to be able to take a piece of his ribs with your shoulder. Here we go. Next up. Left foot. Left foot, Andy. No, left foot. You're going to step with your left foot. Step with your left. There it is. Good move. Fellas, you really got to try to get body to body. Your shoulder should take a piece of his ribs. Your shoulders take a piece of his ribs. All right, let's go back against the grain now. Go back where you came from. Here we go. Good job, Rob. Good finish. Here we go. Last one. Let's go, Jimmy. Go body to body here, Jimmy. Body to body. All right, good. Okay. Now, the teaching points here. This is the first time these guys have ever done that drill. Okay. You got to learn to go body to body. You want to take a piece of his hip or a piece of his rib with your shoulder every single time you go to the basket. Body to body, straight line. But you get the idea for the drill, and you can imagine with 6 baskets, you can have a bunch of kids going at once, getting a lot of good reps versus a live defender, getting a lot of good reps with footwork, ball security, et cetera, okay? Good job, guys. A couple more things, okay? Called partner contest. We used to do it every day at Alamo Heights High School. Charlie Bogus was my high school coach, a great coach and a great friend. Basically, you're stepping into the shot, 1-2, you're shooting, okay? Your partner is contesting, leaving his feet to try to block the shot, and then you're chasing your own rebound, hitting to him, and the drill just continues itself and perpetuates itself from there, okay? You guys partnered up? Guys, go ahead and give it a go. Again, we want everything to be 1-2 on the catch.
Actually block the shot?
Absolutely. Here we go. Everything should be 1-2. Step into it 1-2. Step into it 1-2. All right, hold on, guys. Stop. Okay? Stop. You haven't done this a whole lot, okay? I believe in reading the have momentum to do more than just catch and shoot. Okay, Rob is free. And I'm here flat foot. Okay, what can I do besides probably shoot a pass? Now, I can go around. Now, Rob is free. Okay, and I take the 1-2. My momentum is forward. So in a lot of ways, I would close out at my mercy. So let's make sure we're all let's make it passes from inside the paint. Okay, let's meet. Let's meet. Where is it? 1-2. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, beat everything 1-2. And really try to push off the line of the test. Okay, you ready? Go ahead. Good job, Alex. Got to get it off quicker. Here we go. Step into it 1-2. Good job, Andy. Step into it. Here we go. Step into it, Alex. 1-2. Step into it 1-2, Rob. Good job. Okay, stop. All right. Now, this is another drill that they haven't ever done before. With time, what you would want is you would want not only to catch it 1-2, but you'd want to sink your hips so that you're a threat to drive, pass, shot fake, ball rip, etc., etc. Okay, we wouldn't want to just be a threat to shoot. Whereas if I catch it 1-2, okay, and I'm here, I really can't do much exception. Whereas if I catch it 1-2 and I'm here, now I'm a threat to do a variety of things on the basketball court, okay? I think last two things. One's called the regular finish drill. There's an all-time offensive player and an all-time defensive player, okay? And it works on a lot of things. Rick Majerus said that the most regularly missed shot in basketball is the contested layup. I think he's absolutely right. And I think you almost can't spend too much time working on finishing in the paint versus a live defender, okay? So the way the drill works is, if I'm on offense, okay, and the basket's here, and Alex is guarding, okay, as soon as I shoot, okay, if Rob's the basket, as soon as I shoot, Alex is, now he's gonna try to use his hands and try to box me out, okay? So I'm shooting, he's boxing me out, and I gotta try to use my hands and feet to defeat the box out. So one thing we teach is to grab the elbow and try to shove him through, okay? So if he shows you his elbow, I want to try to get him here. Now I'm gonna pursue the ball. Okay, and the coach will call out the dribbles. He might say 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. And I can take 2 dribbles and get another shot. Now Alex is back in there. This time I might say, well, I might want to come under his elbow. Okay, but you want to try to use your hands with precision. And it's applicable to rebounding. It's applicable to beating a screen. It's applicable to beating someone if they try to chuck your cut. You've got to be able to use your hands to play basketball versus live defense. Okay? Ready? Go. No dribbles. 1 dribble. No dribbles. 1. Get out of there, Rob. Don't let him get it. 1 dribble. Get him out of there, Rob. 2. Get the ball. No dribbles. Go up. 3. Okay, now, Rob's never done that drill before, but generally speaking, the defense is going to make it much harder to get the ball than that. The offense really has to work to get it. If the ball goes flying, then you're going to have, if the basketball goes flying, the coach will give them more dribbles than just 1 or 2, maybe even up to 3 if it's way far out of there, okay? Now the other thing is very similar, but it's live, okay? So you guys will get back to back. Jimmy, shoot one from the free throw line, okay? Whoever gets it can score, okay? And it's live, game to 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Go. No dribbles. No dribbles. 1, 0. No dribbles. 2 dribbles. 2 dribbles. 0. Go up. 1, 0. Get him, Alex. Go up. 2 dribbles. Go right at him. Go right up. 2 dribbles. Go up, Rob. 2-1. All right, that's it. Alex won 3-1. You see how it works? It's continuous. So theoretically, Rob, you can do like Karl Malone, get him on your back, do the Mikan drill, 3 layups in a row. You're not taking turns, okay? And as you can see by Alex and Rob, it's a great conditioner also. So you're working on using your hands and your feet to rebound. You're working on pursuing the basketball. It's a great conditioner. You're working on figuring out how to be tough with the ball and finish in traffic. And defensively, you're working on how to defend as the last line of defense. Sometimes you block the shot. Sometimes you strip them on the way up. Sometimes you go 2 hands high and just chest up and try to make it hard on them. Because obviously if you leave your feet, you lose rebounding position. So these are things you need to figure out, and that's a good way to do it, okay? That's about it. Fellas, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it, boys. Thank you.
The calf.
Thanks, boys. Okay?
Just keep going. Don't stop.